Cryptocurrency is a form of payment that can be exchanged online for goods and services. So you can use this virtual money just online, not you can't go with them and buy from a real store. So many companies have issued their own currencies, often called tokens, and these can be traded specifically for the good or service that the company provides. Think of them as you would arcade tokens or casino chips. You'll need to exchange real currency for the cryptocurrency to access the good or service. Cryptocurrencies work using a technology called blockchain. What is the blockchain? Let's see. So the blockchain is a decentralized technology spread across many computers that manages and records transactions. Part of the appeal of this technology is its security. So even if it may seem to some of us something, I don't know, something dangerous to use, actually it has a strong security system, and everything is like very well monitored, and there is a buzzer date with every transaction that is being made, and there is no, they say there is no real danger in using this cryptocurrency. So this blockchain is spread across many computers, and it just supervises the transactions that are made. So let's find out together how many cryptocurrencies are there and what are they worth. So more than 6,700 different cryptocurrencies are traded publicly. So that's really a lot. And cryptocurrencies continue to proliferate, raising money through initial coin offerings. So the total value of all cryptocurrencies on April 2021 was more than $2.2 trillion. So that's a huge amount of money, according to CoinMarketCap. So, and the total value of all bitcoins, the most popular digital currency, was pegged at about $1.2 trillion. So yeah, you for sure you've heard about, at least about bitcoins, which are somehow the most popular term, the most popular kind of cryptocurrencies. So I will just tell you a list of the 10 largest trading cryptocurrencies by market capitalization. So let's see, first is Bitcoin, then we have Ethereum, Binance Coin, Tether, Cardano, and other ones, but of course the most popular and well known is Bitcoin. So let's see now, why are cryptocurrencies so popular? What really makes people so attracted to them? What makes them want to invest in this? And what are the promises that cryptocurrency offers? So cryptocurrencies appeal to their supporters for a variety of reasons, and here are some of the most popular. Let's see some arguments. So supporters see cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin as the currency of the future, and are racing to buy them now, presumably before they become more valuable. So there is that theory that the value of the bitcoins will rise with the years, and some people tend to believe that if they buy or have some bitcoins now, the value of that bitcoins will just raise when as the time passes, and they will just become, I don't know, billionaires in some years, or they will just possess a lot of money because the amount of money they had doubled itself or something like that with the years. So that's one theory. Of course, it's not proven that it will be so, but some people really believe in this and try to put their in their virtual account, put some Bitcoin for later, for when they will be truly ready to take the amount of money doubled. So let's see. Some supporters like the fact that cryptocurrency removes central banks from managing the money supply, since over time these banks tend to reduce the value of money via inflation. So yeah, as let's say normal regular money are managed by these banks and this system, whole financial system. The virtual money are not. They are like by themselves. They are a separate organization, or how should I call this? They are not really they are not of any bank, and they just do not encourage this inflation. So that can be an argument and the reason why some people can choose to invest in bitcoins, for instance, and not in real bank accounts. So other supporters like the technology behind cryptocurrencies, the blockchain, because it's a decentralized. Other supporters like the technology behind cryptocurrencies, the blockchain, because it's a decentralized processing and recording system and can be more secure than traditional payment systems. So yeah, they believe it's more secure. That this is clear enough. Well, I don't really have any any proofs that it is or it is not so, but it may be possible. This blockchain controlling the bitcoins and the virtual money may really offer that security which people need. So some speculators like cryptocurrencies because they're going up in value and have no interest in the currency's long-term acceptance as a way to move money. So yeah, this may be true again. Let's see if cryptocurrencies are or are not a good investment. So cryptocurrencies may go up in value, but many investors see them as mere speculations, not real investments. Of course, there are some people who really don't believe in this payment system. They can be against it, or simply they don't trust it, and therefore they don't use it. They don't share it. So what's the reason? Why don't they believe in this? Because just like real currencies, cryptocurrencies generate no cash flow. So for you to profit, someone has to pay more for the currency than you did. That's what's called the greater fool theory of investment. Contrast that to a well-managed business which increases its value over time by growing the profitability and cash flow of the operation. So cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin may not be that safe, and some notable voices in the investment community have advised would-be investors to steer clear of them. Of particular note, legendary investor Warren Buffett compared Bitcoin to paper checks. And I want to quote now from him. So he says that it's a very effective way of transmitting money, and you can do it anonymously and all that. A check is a way of transmitting money too. Are checks worth a whole lot of money just because they can transmit money? So yeah, that's actually true, because it's like when you think of the paper, of a paper. Let's take a paper who values, I don't know, 100 lays or dollars or euros or anything. Let's take that paper. Doesn't matter which currency is. It's just money paper. So actually, we people, by our beliefs and thinking, invest it with value. It's not like a gold coin, which actually is precious by itself, and you can sell it because it is precious. It's gold, it's silver. No, it's just a paper, you know, and we just invest it with this superpower of buying things. And it's what I'm trying to say is that is something that we believe in. We invested with that power. The paper itself, it's, I don't know, it doesn't value almost anything. It's, but by investing that with the power, we can buy houses, we can buy cars, we can buy really expensive things just using that piece of paper, which by itself doesn't really value anything. So this is the same thing with a check, a paper check. We have a paper check, which is a piece of paper, and just because it is written, signed, everything, it values a lot. It values $1 million there on that paper. So why wouldn't be considering this the cryptocurrency effective? I mean, it is not a true piece of money paper. It is not, but if we all believe that is valuable, it will be. I mean, if I want to sell you now something, my bike, I want to sell it to you, and if you want to give me bitcoins and I accept it, we have a transaction, and we both believe in that, so the transaction will work. And if if you sell that bike afterwards at somebody else, he will also buy it, and he will so the process will go on like with normal money. So for the cryptocurrency to work and to spread around, it needs people. So it needs people to believe in it. It needs people to share it, to use it, to buy things or sell things with it. It needs people who want and are ready to invest in it. Otherwise, it can't really work. So this comparison of Warren Buffett of the Bitcoin to the paper checks, it's really true, I think, and it's relevant, because actually, yeah, why would a piece of paper value a real amount of money, and why a Bitcoin wouldn't? I mean, it's all about what people invest in. It's not about that paper or that virtual coin. It's all about what people believe in and use. So for those who see cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin as the currency of the future, it should be noted that a currency needs stability so that merchants and consumers can determine what a fair price is for goods. Of course, uh, it would not be good to have, I don't know, some flexible ways of using this. I mean, it should just be stable and be an effective way of buying and selling things. So Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies have been anything but stable through much of their history. For example, while Bitcoin traded at close to $20,000 in December 2017, its value then dropped to as low as about $3,200 a year later. So, wow, it's actually a really big change. And that change, these kind of fluctuations and changes would really not be helpful for this virtual money to continue to exist and to be functional, because you need something more stable so people can trust in it, can use it without having to fear that what they have in their account will be in 1 year a lot less of value, you know. So by December 2020, it was trading at record levels again. So this price volatility creates a conundrum. If bitcoins might be worth a lot more in the future, people are less likely to spend and circulate them today, making them less viable as a currency. So yeah, the question that many people put is, why spend a Bitcoin when it could be worth 3 times the value next year? So that may be an accurate question, but these kind of fluctuations make you somehow uncertain, because you never know if the value of the Bitcoin or of that coin will raise or will be lower the next year. So it's nothing so stable, and that's one argument for people not to use this. So so let's see, how can people buy this cryptocurrency. So while some cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, are available for purchase with US dollars, others require that you pay with Bitcoins or another cryptocurrency. So to buy cryptocurrencies, you need a wallet, an online app that can hold your currency. Generally, you create an account on an exchange. You need that wallet, an online app that can hold your currency. Generally, you create an account on an exchange and then you can transfer real money to buy cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin or Ethereum. So Coinbase is one popular cryptocurrency trading exchange where you can create both a wallet and buy and sell Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So also we have a lot of growing number of online brokers who offer cryptocurrencies such as eToro and TradeStation, Sophie Active Investing. We are hearing about this almost every day in commercials or read about them on the internet. So these apps help you gain bitcoins and use them. And Robinhood, for instance, offers free cryptocurrency trades. So yeah, let's see if cryptocurrencies are legal or not. But yeah, of course they are legal in the United States, though China has essentially banned their use, and ultimately whether they're legal depends on each individual country, of course. So also be sure to consider how to protect yourself from fraudsters who see cryptocurrencies as an opportunity to bilk investors. As always, buyer beware. So let's see. Um, let's see what these platforms, which I told before, are really about. So we have Coinbase, for instance, which gives you the access to buy and sell more than 30 cryptocurrencies. We have eToro, who is a trading platform with access to 15 cryptocurrencies. We have Robinhood, which has 7 cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ethereum. We have SoFi Active Investing, which offers 3 cryptocurrencies for trading: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. We have TradeStation, which offers trading for 5 cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ethereum. We have Webull, which offers 4 cryptocurrencies for trading: Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So just in case you are wondering what platform should you use, uh, you have, I think, a lot of options and a lot of platforms to choose from. You can read more about them on the internet, you can try them, you can try to invest in them if you think they are worth it. So it's everyone's personal choice what what he thinks about this. So investments are always risky, but some experts say that cryptocurrency is one of the riskier investment choices out there, according to Consumer Reports. So there are opinions like this too. However, digital currencies are also some of the hottest commodities. So earlier this year, CNBC forecasted that cryptocurrency market is expected to reach a value of $1 trillion by the end of 2018. So we have some really interesting facts here that can help us be more orientated in choosing to use or not use this kind of apps. So we talked about how cryptocurrencies are usually built using blockchain technology. So blockchain describes the way transactions are recorded into blocks and timestamped. It's a fairly complex and really difficult and technical process, but the result is a digital ledger of cryptocurrency transactions that's hard for hackers to tamper with. So in addition, transactions require a two-factor authentication process. For instance, you might be asked to enter a username and password to start a transaction. Then you might have to enter an authentication code that's sent via text to your personal cell phone. So, like like you are registering on a usual site where you are being asked to put username, password, and you have verification codes. And actually it seems like a pretty secure platform if you are using it. So while securities are in place, that doesn't mean cryptocurrencies are unhackable. That may be an alarm sign. In fact, several high dollar hacks have caused cryptocurrency startups heavily. So there are cryptocurrency hackers that exist, but if you're thinking that way, there are a lot of normal hackers too, which can steal from, I don't know, your card, your bank account, your even from your wallet. So in every, of course, in every way of um, investing money and using money is a risk. So you can never be fully safe when it comes to using money on the internet or in the real life. So um, this is a peer-to-peer system because cryptocurrency being a digital payment doesn't rely on banks to verify transactions. So this is an important point. I think that it really doesn't rely on banks. It just uses this blockchain technology to make sure that everything is all right and every transaction um, is as it should be. So, like I said, it's a peer-to-peer system that can be enable anyone, anywhere to send and receive payments instead of being physical money that is carried around and exchanged in the real world. Cryptocurrency payments exist purely as a digital entries to an online database that describes specific transactions. So when you transfer cryptocurrency funds, the transactions are recorded in a public ledger. So you store your cryptocurrency in a digital wallet. So why it's this name cryptocurrency? Because it uses encryption to verify transactions. So this means advanced coding is involved in storing and transmitting cryptocurrency data between wallets and to public ledgers. So the aim of the encryption is to provide security and safety. So they are really trying to provide us a safe and secure way of transferring money and uh, selling, giving or receiving money. So everything seems pretty well arranged, and um, it may be one of the futures way of transferring money, which really everyone actually uses, or it may be not. We don't really know that, but for sure it is some strong initiative and I would say experimental, which it is, but it is practiced nowadays. So it's a reality. Actually, it became with the years a reality. um, so um, let's see, if you buy cryptocurrency, you have to store it. So you can store it on an exchange or in a digital wallet. For example, one of the crypto wallets described, uh, which I said about before. So you can have that kind of digital wallet on a platform and store it there. So there are of course many different kinds of wallets, each having its own benefits, technical requirements and security. And with exchanges, you should investigate your storage choices before investing. So yeah, because that fluctuations are present, you have to be really careful of that. So before you invest $1, learn about cryptocurrency exchanges, because there are these platforms which we talked about, which provide the means to buy and sell digital currencies, but there are 500 exchanges to choose from. So really a lot. So let's see some cryptocurrency terms that we should know in order to understand this whole system of cryptocurrency. So we talked about blockchain. Blockchain I will say again and go then to the other terms. So a blockchain is a type of database in which cryptocurrencies' digital transaction records are stored in groups or blocks. So new blocks are continually created as extensions of the previous block, forming a chain. These blockchains build upon themselves within the database, storing an ever-increasing amount of data about the transactions for a specific cryptocurrency. So we have this chain of blocks which makes this blockchain, um, which is actually the main way of structuring this cryptocurrency. So another term is decentralized. Decentralized in the context of cryptocurrency means the currency isn't backed by a central bank or other financial institution. We talked about this too, that this is decentralized, this doesn't have any central institution, bank, which backs this, which controls this. So it's like an independent business. We have Bitcoin, the term Bitcoin, which is the first cryptocurrency and still the most popular today. We all heard of it, and it was the first. So we have DLT, so distributed ledger technology. It's a decentralized digital record. So unlike typical databases, there's no central authority. The record is stored across multiple locations simultaneously, and once a transaction is recorded, it's permanent. Blockchain is a type of DLT, but the technology can serve a number of purposes beyond cryptocurrency trade. So we have altcoins, any cryptocurrency that is not Bitcoin. So Bitcoin and altcoin. Some popular altcoins today include Ethereum, Dogecoin, and Litecoin. These altcoins each have different features and purposes. So exchange is a marketplace where you can buy and sell cryptocurrency, and wallet, like the wallet we all have in our pockets or in our bags, is a place to store your cryptocurrency holdings. Many exchanges offer digital wallets. So you have a digital wallet, not a leather one. It's kind of the same thing. So actually, this debate, is crypto safe or is not? It's a really big debate, and there are arguments pro and against the safety of this cryptocurrency. But the blockchain technology backing cryptocurrency is inherently secure thanks to the decentralized and public nature of distributed ledger technology and the encryption process every transaction undergoes. So of course, that doesn't mean that it is completely secure, as many people consider, but because it doesn't have the same protections as many standard currencies throughout the world, which are backed by governmental authorities. But actually, it did not. It doesn't have any big failures, or is secure. Of course, we can't say it's safe, fully safe, but many people invest in crypto and believe in it, and we can't really know for sure that it is in one way or in the other way. So so let's see, what does the future hold for cryptocurrency? So Bitcoin and some other cryptocurrencies values have skyrocketed in recent years. So Bitcoin's price has more than doubled in 2021, and Ethereum has more than quadrupled in value this year. But whether that growth is sustainable and what it means long term is still in question, because this crypto, I quote, this crypto blockchain technology, the public interest in it right now is being driven by a kind of speculative fever, says Dr. Richard Smith, executive director of the Foundation for the Study of Cycles. So still an increasing number of big and powerful players are validating crypto's potential. So ultimately, the future of cryptocurrencies, their value, security, and staying power is still up in the air. But the experts they spoke to believe owning some crypto could create value over time. So I think this is one of the main ideas around cryptocurrency, that its value will be proven and will come with the time. Over time, we can see a big result this year or next year, or maybe not in 5 years, but after a while and some years, the value of it will increase and people will not regret their investment. They will just be happy that they invested in it because it was worth it. So this is one theory and belief. So let's see more about what this phenomenon is about. So we kind of understood what is behind the storage of this money and how they are stored in those blocks, chain of blocks, and let's try to get deeper into this subject so we can see more about this. So we have many modern currency, which includes paper currency, coins, credit cards, and digital wallets. For example, Apple Pay, Amazon Pay, PayPal, and so on, which we actually use in our everyday life. So all of these are controlled by banks and governments. There is a centralized regulatory authority that limits how paper currency and credit cards work. So this even these digital wallets like PayPal are not using cryptocurrency. That is, it's not simply, it shouldn't be confused. Cryptocurrency shouldn't be confused with these kind of digital wallets, which are PayPal and Amazon Pay and Apple Pay. I mean, just because it's an online transfer or exchange, it doesn't mean it uses bitcoins. It uses regular money, dollars or euros, or bitcoins are different than just sending money online and transferring money online. So let's see let's see, for instance, a scenario in which you want to repay a friend who bought you lunch by sending money online to his or her account. Let's just imagine this is real. So there are several ways in which things could go wrong, including the financial institution could have a technical issue, such as its systems are down or the machines aren't working properly. We all went through that. The bank doesn't work today, or I don't know, it's a sort of failure in this process. So it may be other thing. Your friend's account could have been hacked. For example, there could be a denial of service attack or identity theft. or the transfer limits for your or your friend's account could have been exceeded. That's another thing that can happen. So what's the central point of failure? What's the common point? It's the bank. So this is why the future of currency lies with cryptocurrency. So imagine now a similar transaction between two people using the Bitcoin app. Okay, the similar scenario, but this time you use the Bitcoin app. So a notification appears asking whether the person is sure he or she is ready to transfer Bitcoins. If yes, processing takes place. The system authenticates the user's identity, checks whether the user has the required balance to make the transaction, and so on. After that's done, the payment is transferred and the money lands in the receiver's account. All of this happens in a matter of minutes. Um, it's not like that I sent you the money today and they arrive at you tomorrow, or I send them Friday and you will have them Monday. It's then it's in that minutes. Everything is a lot more easier and I don't know, a lot more easier to use in general, because cryptocurrency then removes all the problems of modern banking. So is this the bank doesn't really has anything to do with them, like we saw before. So there are no limits to the funds you can transfer, your accounts cannot be hacked, and there is no central point of failure. So that's a way more easy way to to transfer money if we are just considering these facts. It's a lot you can easily verify the transfer of funds. It's operating independent of a bank. It allows new units to be added only after certain conditions are met, and there's a limit to how many units can exist. So that actually resumes the way of the cryptocurrency. So with cryptocurrency, the transaction cost is low to nothing at all. No commissions, no extra payment for a simple transfer from a bank to other bank. Unlike, for example, the fee for transferring money from a digital wallet to a bank account. We all know that there are that commissions that really don't have any sense, that extra taxes that annoy us, and you can make transactions at any time of the day or night, and there are no limits of withdrawals, for instance. So this is like so much easier than the normal bank account. I mean, you can transfer in the night when the bank doesn't work. You don't have any limit of transfer or withdrawal. There are actually no limits in it, and it gives you a freedom which you can really use in your everyday life and make things easier when you are trying to do one of these actions. And anyone is free to use cryptocurrency, unlike setting up a bank account, which requires documentation and other paperwork and so many papers to make, so many documents, so many visits to the bank in order to set up a bank account. We all know that, and that is tiring. That can be tiring for some of us. So international cryptocurrency transactions are faster than wire transfers too. So wire transfers take about half a day for the money to be moved from one place to another, But with cryptocurrencies, transactions take only a matter of minutes or even seconds. That's really so short, and that's so fast and so easy. So let's see some key phrases. What makes cryptocurrencies special? So little to no transaction costs, which we mentioned before, no limits on purchases and withdrawals, freedom for anyone to use, international transactions are faster, and 24 of 7 access to money. So it's like a limitless way of operating with money, a limitless, free, and I don't know, it may seem ideal from these characteristics, but of course, like we saw before, there are some instabilities which we must be aware of when we are considering to invest in this kind of cryptocurrency. So let's see some the future of cryptocurrency, some arguments